the hospital told us that they don't have an ambulance, and we had to start calling nearby hospitals, general hospital, everywhere to get an ambulance. After trying, with so many people trying at the same time, we finally got an ambulance. But guess, a young girl had come out to say how Nigeria had happened to her and her family, and she says she doesn't know how she's going to recover from it. And this reminds me of the experience I also had with my mother-in-law when she was in serious need of medical attention. As it stands now, one of our prayer points in Nigeria should be, God, please don't allow any of my family members to have any serious medical issue. It should just be malaria and cough and typhoid. The one they will just take medicine, take medication, and it will just go. She says she received a phone call from her mom telling her that her uncle had been sick for only 2 days. As at the time of the call, she was in another state, so she had to book the next available ride to Makurdi, where her uncle resides. On arrival to Makurdi, she went straight to the hospital to see her uncle. So when she got to the hospital, something felt so strange and so wrong, because as at this time, 3 cannulas, countless drips has already been inserted into the uncle, and say nothing was happening. And as at this time, the uncle was finding it very difficult to pee, even with the help of the catheter that was already inserted. That instead of urine to come out, blood was coming out. The uncle was diagnosed of an acute kidney infection, so the hospital referred them for dialysis. They started calling dialysis centers, but see, none was open as at that time. They were all on strike, and the uncle's life was hanging on the balance. When this was not successful, they had to run to option 2, which was to call road safety office to provide an ambulance for them to go to a neighboring state to get a dialysis. But they said they called, but still there was no hope, no ambulance, no dialysis. And exactly by after 10, her uncle took his final breath. This was almost the same thing that happened as the case of my mother-in-law. She complained that she was having difficulty in breathing, so we rushed her to hospital. But getting there, after giving her countless drips and everything they want to give her, they realized that she wasn't getting any better and wanted to refer her to another hospital. But guess what? The hospital told us that they don't have an ambulance, and we had to start calling nearby hospitals, general hospital, everywhere to get an ambulance. After trying, with so many people trying at the same time, we finally got an ambulance. But guess what? There was traffic everywhere, roadblocks everywhere. The ambulance couldn't move, and the ambulance had to stay on the road for 30 minutes to 1 hour, and whereas someone's life was hanging on a balance. So before the ambulance could get to us, we could navigate to the hospital, my mother-in-law gave up. Oh God, please touch our leaders' hearts to provide us with good medical facilities. Many of us in our country, we are dying, not just because the ailment is a serious